Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. We've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference Champion. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 21st ranked team, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. And
makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Memphis. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down here for this offense. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, He can also start to fumble the football.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed.
Pass hauled in inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Boy, snap to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. On this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And we'll see what he can do on the return.
The return is brought down at the 33, and the Memphis offense will take over first and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were stopped on fourth and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty, and they get it going again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Gain of 1. Second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Chambers. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Well, he extended the play, but doesn't find the receiver open and goes down.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Memphis 9, East Carolina 0.
The Pirates will look to convert here on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's inside the 15. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Pirates looking to run some tempo here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now right there.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Pirates pick up enough for a first down here. Handoff to the back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Memphis 9, East Carolina 7.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, because he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And is intercepted. Gets into space at the 50. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Here's the ball to the 33.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the running back takes the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Oh, jeez.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
Looking to pass. It's Chambers. It's
come on.
The catch made. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping.
Get back in coverage. No.
To his receiver. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the defense will spend their 2nd time out here to make some adjustments. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
East Carolina, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5.
Oh, man.
Returner brought down by that coverage team.
Hold the block against the kicker, you coward. Hold the block.
Here comes the bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stop at the 49. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Oh, not the late hit out of bounds, too.
There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty
Sick.
easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Sickening.
The Pirates with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Got a lane, can he get in? Touchdown, Pirates. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He'll take a deep shot here.
Oh, my
That's
God.
incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly. It brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there.
All right, Silas. Come on, freshman, make a play.
And the return starts just inside the end zone.
Oh.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do.
Block him. Oh, what are you doing, tight end?
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
I need a shiftier guy.
That's
house
how you
call.
limit what an offense wants to do. This time,
It's a house
the
call.
defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Running right wide open across the middle. What do we got here? Yeah, let's do this.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
He's found some room at the
Good
45.
fucking block, kid.
Oh, he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Oh, wow.
And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Come on, get some pressure, goddammit. There it is.
After all that running around, they've got him for a sack. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long in their own 41. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot.
Gonna bench his ass.